ruined their weddings. One bride hasn't spoken to her friend since the reception when she gave a toast to the bride's new and secret pregnancy. But first, we want you to meet Michelle and her sister Natalie. Michelle says her friend Tommy ruined the wedding. Tommy spent the entire evening hitting on the guests, and it wasn't the women he wanted. What makes this even more shocking is this was a very formal, kind of a stuffy, elegant type of wedding, something you'd see in the movies.
Excuse my voice.
It was a Scottish family.
Yes, it was a Scottish family. We had about 40 people come over from Britain. It was a very elaborate wedding.
What was he doing?
It took a year for me to plan this wedding.
Oh.
And Tommy is a hairdresser. He worked for my sister Shannon.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Surprise. Hello. And before I verbally bash him on national television, he does owe me an apology. He is a wonderful person. He did do my, I was married previously. He did my children's hair. He was fine. And then I went outside on the balcony to have my face makeup put on and stuff. And he walks out. He was in the mini bar, I think. He broke into the mini bar and just started slugging away. So all this ends up with alcohol. I mean, this whole panel.
Well, he was wasted before he even got to the wedding, then.
Oh, yeah, major. But
what was he doing?
I should have seen the signs. When he came out, and here I am. This is supposed to be the most special day of my life. And he looks out and he goes, oh, my God, the wrinkles, the circles. I can't, looking at me, saying that. And once he goes, I got to have a drink. He goes in. And this is before we get to the wedding. The wedding goes by fairly smoothly. The wedding was beautiful. It was gorgeous.
The reception is where the problem.
Yeah, the reception is where all the trouble started.
But family members?
Oh, yeah. Family members. My new father-in-law, he tried to hit on. See what happened? He saw the kilts, and he just went crazy.
The men were wearing kilts?
Yeah, they're all Scottish, and they're very formal.
Do we have a picture? Here's a picture.
They're straight.
Here's a wedding picture of the men in kilts, obviously.
There they are.
I'm almost afraid to ask what the relationship was between Tommy and the kilts, but why don't you tell us?
Well, I mean, a man in a skirt, figure it out, you know.
Natalie, did you see any of this stuff happening?
Oh, yes.
Did you see him say anything to any of these guys that he was approaching? Or?
I didn't actually see him, but a friend of the groom's that came over from Scotland had gone to the restroom, and when he came out, he let me know that Tommy was very drunk, hanging around inside the bathroom, and he had made a comment about the friend's rear end.
We really should meet Tommy. Tommy, come on out here.
Stinky.
I think it's a love-hate relationship here, Tommy, I think. Did you do all the things they said you did?
I would imagine I did, yeah.
Do you remember everything?
Some of it, the kilts, lifting it up, and, you know, the British are not
What about
shy.
sticking the cameras underneath the kilt?
All right, so that's it.
Taking pictures.
I was doing it all, but Jenny, I paid for it, and I'm still paying for it today.
Liar.
How long ago was the wedding? When was it?
Last March.
Okay. So, has he apologized?
Several times.
Were you hanging out in the men's room? Were you hanging out in the men's room?
I got better than that. I mean, apologizing is one thing, but paybacks are even better. What do you think?
What?
What's the payback?
He wanted it was my day. If he wanted to be the bride, he wanted to pick up all the men. I'm not finished. Go ahead, do your little prance. Do your Madonna thing.
I do want to tell you that I'm sorry, and it'll hopefully never happen again. You'll stay married. To this one.
They said you were doing Madonna poses at the wedding.
I don't even know.
Are they any good?
I can't even do it. Jenny, I don't know what to say. It might be true, but, you know, I was intoxicated, too.
No, apparently
no excuse, though, to ruin her wedding.
They sent you home in a cab.
And then I walked in the cab and went back out.
You went back after they sent you home.
I want to have more fun.
The cameras, we had disposable cameras on all the tables, and the men, true Scottish men, do not wear anything under their kilts.
And
is that true?
I had to find out for myself what was under there. Well,
you can laugh at it now, but at the time at the wedding, when it's formal wedding, they must have been
several months, because I felt embarrassed, you know. They sat me down and said, this is what she did. And I was like, whoa.
You're here to apologize today.
Yeah, because I love Michelle. She's like my family. I've known her 16 years, and you. I'm sorry.
Huh?
Sorry. I am sorry.
You forgive?
Get over my knee and let me spank you.
All right, break it out. Break that whip out.
You forgive now? Are you going to forgive and forget?
Yes. You can't stay mad at him for long, but I mean, it was my day. I can't stay mad at him. I love him, although I wish that he hadn't have done. I found out these things after the wedding. I was fairly much protected during the wedding. It was kind of hidden.
So the lesson to be learned is if when you're at someone else's wedding, don't have too much to drink, if nothing else.
We had a full
that
bar.
obviously caused a lot of the problems.
It wasn't just champagne and beer, it was everything.
Yeah. Let's come back from break and we'll talk to a bride who had her own sister arrested at her wedding.